So what is a switchback experiment? A switchback experiment is a bit like an A/B test, but instead of routing requests for optimizations like 50% of the time to one model, 50% of the time to the other, you switch based on the time of the day. And this is how we implemented switchback experiments here with NextMove. And the main reason why you want to do that is because you have a problem with so-called network effects. So one decision can affect the decisions that can be made in the future. For example, when you assign a driver to an order, that driver may not be available anymore in the future. And there are tons of good blog posts out there on switchback experimentation. We'll add them to the description here in the video. And I'm not going to go more into detail, but we'll probably write a blog post on that at some point. So to give you an example here, switchback experiment at NextMove is implemented in the following way. The core element is the experimentation plan. And the experimentation plan consists of a number of units. A unit is either assigned to a baseline instance or a candidate instance, sometimes also referred to as a control or treatment. And the instance in our cloud is the thing that answers your run request, for example, that solves your vehicle routing problem. So in this specific example, our switchback experiment would start on December 12th at 1 p.m. And for the first hour, the baseline instance would answer all the run requests. That could be your production routing model. Then the next hour, the candidate model would answer that. Maybe that's a staging model you want to test and promote to production at some point. And then the next 2 hours, it's the baseline model again, then the candidate model, then the baseline model, and so forth. And at some point, it'll end. And the way it's decided what model to run is random. So essentially, we make a coin flip on every unit. And these units, they can be of different size. It could be 1 hour, it could be 10 hours. And typically in real life, you wouldn't run it for 5 hours. You would maybe run it for a week or two, and then switch maybe every hour or two.